Looking at news on another new arrest, a Michigan official who was honored by state Democrats and given an award, Sherika Hawkins, is now facing election fraud charges. Here's a Facebook post from the official page for the Michigan Democrat Party saying, "Huge shout out to Sherika L. Hawkins, our Dingle Levin Award honoree for this year's MDP Legacy Dinner." And they include a photo of Hawkins here. And here's a more recent photo of Hawkins provided by police from after the arrest. Hawkins made history in November of 2017 as the first African American elected as city clerk, according to the clerk's page on the city's website. She formerly served as Pontiac's city clerk. She also had administered 16 elections in Oakland County and holds a Master Municipal Clerk designation from the International Institute of Municipal Clerks. Sherika takes pride in using unconventional methods to engage the community in voting, the website says. Hawkins' term is set to expire in 2021. Democrats now claim that they're shocked that this Michigan election official was charged with felony election fraud, arrested on Monday, charges of voter fraud in connection with her oversight of the November 2018 election. Hawkins' arrest comes just months after she was honored May 18th at the Michigan Democrat Party's Legacy Dinner, where she received the Dingle Levin Award. In 2017, she was listed among the 40 under 40 by the Michigan Chronicle. Now, Sherika Hawkins, just months after she was honored by state Democrats, has been charged with 6 election law felonies. Hawkins has been charged with falsifying records in violation of state election law, forgery of a public record, misconduct in office, and 3 counts of using a computer to commit a crime. The top count carries a maximum penalty of 14 years in prison. She was arraigned on Monday and released on a $15,000 bond, according to a state press release. Hawkins has a probable cause conference set for September 30th and another hearing scheduled for October 15th. According to court documents, Michigan police found that 193 absentee voter files were changed in the city's computer system to say they either had no signature or no return date when they had both valid signatures and return dates. Police stated that after Oakland County Election Director Joseph Rosal found that Hawkins had submitted altered reports, his staff found that the original ones were thrown in a trash can at the election division office. Photo here of Sherika Hawkins from after the arrest, provided by Michigan State Police. Also add here that in addition to the 14 years in prison for the most serious charge, she faces $30,000 in fines. According to the affidavit, the post-election audit turned up irregularities between the number of absentee ballots recorded in returns initially turned in to the Oakland County Clerk's Office and the vote tallies in the qualified voter file, which is the master list of the voters in the city. They add that there were also differences in the initial reports from Southfield and the subsequent documentation from the city. Quote reads, "It appeared from the report that the ballot return dates for voters were added or removed from the report in order to force the reports to balance to the number of ballots tabulated for each precinct on election night." When Oakland County asked for ballot reports from Southfield, it appeared that Hawkins had switched out her original reports with the altered reports, the affidavit said. According to a statement from the city, they say that they're conducting a thorough internal investigation and review of these charges. They add that Mrs. Hawkins will be on administrative leave with pay at this time. Hawkins is paid over $101,000 per year in Southfield as the city's clerk. Democrats insist that they are taken aback and shocked by the charges brought against Clerk Hawkins. One longtime political consultant saying in his 30-plus years of political consulting, he's never seen anything like this to the extent that charges are brought against a sitting city clerk. So this online biography from 2017 on Shericka Hawkins is still up online, saying that she's a member of the elite 40, under 40. Shericka Hawkins has worked in public administration for over 13 years. She holds an undergraduate degree from Oakland University in communications and a master's degree from Eastern Illinois University in political science with a specialization in public administration. In her role as city clerk, Shericka uses unconventional methods to engage the community to become more active citizens. Firm believer in giving back, she is involved in several civic organizations, including the National Black Women of Congress, the International Institute of Municipal Clerks, the Michigan Association of Municipal Clerks, the Baker College Business Advisory Board, and she is a board member of the Oakland County Clerks Association. The biography goes on to claim that her community involvement demonstrates her strong commitment to the edification of all residents. This year, she was recognized by the Michigan Chronicle as a 2017 40 Under 40 award recipient. She is also an adjunct faculty member at the Oakland Community College, where she teaches political science. Shericka is the proud wife of Jaquan Hawkins, a higher education professional. Michigan's Secretary of State, who is also a Democrat, is claiming that this case is a rare instance and certainly the first for either of us in any of our administrations. However, many other officials have received similar complaints in past years. Clerks, including Janice Winfrey in Detroit, have faced criticism over poll worker errors, missing ballots, and mismatched tabulations. Despite this, Janice Winfrey still demanded a $20,000 raise even after all of these problems with the elections were being reported that she was in charge of overseeing. Despite all of these problems with the elections that Winfrey was supposed to be overseeing, she still argued that her over $78,000 yearly salary was not nearly enough. She said that she deserved over $20,000 more than that. She should be earning over six figures, as her salary pales in comparison to other Michigan clerks, and she argued that she was grossly underpaid. As for the current charges against Hawkins, saying the prosecution is being led by the Public Integrity Unit of the Department of Attorney General, which ensures that public officials or law enforcement officers who commit crimes in Michigan, regardless of position, standing, or party, are held accountable. There's another interesting connection with this case as well. One of the individuals who made the press conference announcing these charges against Hawkins, Dana Nessel, is the Michigan Attorney General, also a Democrat, who is claiming that this is a rare case. However, Nessel herself has had accusations of some very suspicious activity going on in elections that favored her. Dana Nessel, Michigan Attorney General of the Democrat Party. Now, one of her former campaign staffers is claiming that an underworld network of computer hackers engaged in mischief during the 2018 election intended to benefit Nessel, this Democrat Attorney General, according to a federal lawsuit brought by the worker's former corporate client. Republicans are saying that this should be investigated. They should begin a criminal investigation of these serious allegations of fraud and corruption. But Democrats are arguing that they should not be allowed to investigate. Officials, spokespeople for Nestle, have said that Republican demands for an investigation are just political posturing. So I'm wondering if the details of that case might give any insight into why Nestle is trying to characterize this case as being extremely rare. Maybe they know more than they're willing to admit, possibly. So let me know what you think. Interesting case. I will continue to follow any related details, anything else going on. Followed some similar cases in other states as well. Leave a comment. Tell me your thoughts so far. If you could leave a like on this video, that's greatly appreciated, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Also, in the video description are links to my Patreon account, one place where you can support the channel, patreon.com/realityreader. Even $1 or $2 makes a huge difference, helps me keep talking about these issues. There's also a link to my PayPal, where you can support the channel directly, paypal.me/realityreader. I'll follow up soon. Thanks, everyone.